ticket booth for more information on single-game tickets and ticket packages. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day and receive a free reusable Bulls grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference.
Fans, don't forget, we have tickets available to all upcoming Bulls home games. Visit the ticket office for more information. Bulls fans, we're doing another special gift.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Oh, he has taken the league by storm, exceeding many people's expectations. This award is his to lose.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Norman Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. And for the Bulls, MP out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Collins in at the 5. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving a little attitude.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
The drive by MP. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Mitchell, following the basket by MP. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The Heat trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Powell feeling it out a bit to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Clock at 4. Hero from long range. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively. Connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Okoro. And it's Simons in for Wilson. Then for the Heat, Larson's checked in. And it's Jonas in for Mitchell. And for the Bulls, Okoro comes in for Collins. And MP subbed in for Trey Jones. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Adebayo. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaime Jaquez. Powell, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in for Jonas. Here's Ware. His last outing, 16 points for him. Doesn't go that time. We've got Bruce Ellis. And Fernie Simons out there with Wilson. And it's Smith. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Powell, the pass to Ware. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ware's got 8 points in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
To the paint. Pass to Okoro. Wilson inside. Foul on it. That one good for 2. MP's got 18 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
They set the pick. And stolen by MP. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. MP finishes the break in style.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Mitchell with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Bulls leading by 5. The 3 from MP. MP drills the 3.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Mitchell passes to Ware. And here is Powell. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Mitchell outside. Wilson grabs the board.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Good work there as it goes.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Powell. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Zach Collins checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Fernie Simons. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Tyler Hero in for Norman Powell. The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago. To the left wing. Here's Larson. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Bulls have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. And here is Mitchell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Adebayo down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's where Adebayo makes his living, in the paint.
Down low. Puts it up. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
The Heat trail by 13. Mitchell passes to Larson. Here's Adebayo. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Hero kicks to Ware. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. MP looking around. Buzella sets a screen for MP. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater!
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls. Kenny, how are they doing it?
Well, for one, they're getting easy points.
Yeah, it's like me posting up Kenny.
You're not scoring on me, Shaq. Not today's Shaq, maybe back in the day. I'll just send you the line anyway.
Bet it, Kenny. You got no chance.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Chicago Bulls.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. On the court for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Tyler Hero out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hero following the basket by MP. Powell down low. Covered by Okoro. The shot by Powell, no good. Stolen by Hero. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Powell, the pass to Mitchell. There's Hero with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Chicago leading by 18. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And here is Powell, following the three-pointer by MP. It's Hero with the drive.
Well, he processed that really quickly. No hesitation at all from Hero.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. MP dishes to Jones. to the inside. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. On the wing, MP. And the Bulls, another three.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Hero. Again, the Heat, good for two.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Buzelis. Heat also with the sub. Larson's checked in. .157 left in the third quarter. MP outside. Unloads. Larson with the rebound. The Heat trail by 19. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. And that one drops for him. Adebayo's got his second basket.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Pass to MP. Smith outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. Wilson's got 50 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Powell, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Just about halfway through group play, here are the NBA Cup standings.
This competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
So for the Bulls, Yabusele, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Simons in for Okoro. Then for the Heat, Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Fontecchio in for Jaime Jaquez.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Jones against Hero. Shot clock at 6. Fontecchio sets a screen. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Wilson. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Hero.
Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist in the game. Hero looking around. Over Jones. A rare miss for him. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot.
For the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. MP comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Trey Jones subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Bulls leading by 15. Buzelis out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Okoro in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by Smith.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat, trailing by 19. Adebayo kicks to Powell. Mitchell in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Back to Powell. Puts up a deep 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Chicago making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. Here's Adebayo. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Hero, no good. Bulls leading by 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him.
He got it again! Sensational!
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Powell for 3. That shot off. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP with it. Collins a screen on Hero. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's know just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond, one that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.